Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing my Let's Learn the Art of Tarot series for the Queen of Swords. So, all right, a little bit of information before we get started. The Queen of Swords, when it's in my deck, it always appears in the upright position. So I'm going to be covering the upright messages for general, love, money, health, and spirituality only. Because as a powerful manifester, I believe it is my moral and ethical obligation to put love and light into the world. And even though there is another aspect of this card, it's unpleasant. And those are energies I want to avoid manifesting in my life, okay? So the websites that I use for my information are in the description box below. For a more complete understanding of the Queen of Swords, you are welcome to go to the website and read the entire description. Just be mindful that it is unedited, meaning it's their entire definition, I guess, their way of interpreting the cards. And I like them, but as my process, as I've learned and grown with tarot and through tarot, I have started editing my information from these websites to ensure that I am putting the best information out there possible. Okay, so I am going to go over all 5 topics like before. I just will not go over the reverse or the negative aspects of this cycle, of this energy. Okay, so all right, let's get started. So the Queen of Swords, general interpretation. It's represented by Virgo and by Libra. So this is us, as well as court card, another individual, potential other, and let me back up. This is us and individuals, an unindividual or individuals in our lives who are embodying, who are aligning with these energies, okay? So honest, truthful, candid, protective, independent, communicative, witty, funny, principled, fair, constructive criticism, strong, quirky, realistic, objective, discerning, problem solver, skeptical, intelligent, sharp wit, self-reliance, open-minded, sophisticated, mother, and divorced. So, what this card is telling us when it appears in our spread, this is an older woman in our life who will step in when we are vulnerable and protect us or help us overcome a circumstance. It may also be us who will step in when someone else is vulnerable and protect them and help them overcome a circumstance. It's an indication of being intelligent, sharp-witted, witty, honest, truthful, and candid. Being realistic, discerning, or skeptical, and it can signify that we will receive constructive criticism from someone and we would do well to listen to it. It may also be that we are the ones offering the constructive criticism and someone else would do well to listen to it. It is being open-minded and self-reliant. Now, as a person, this is us as well as an individual or individuals in our environment because it's a court card, okay? This is a mature female or feminine person who is quirky, forthright, and supportive. She may be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and is a woman who may have known loss or suffering herself, but she has gained much inner strength and wisdom from her experiences. She is someone who will always defend those who cannot defend themselves. She has strong empathy and is a great person to have in our corner if we are vulnerable. She will defend us. And if that's us, we are the great person to have in this individual's corner because we are strong and we will defend them. However, she will not suffer fools gladly. And if you are in the wrong, you can expect her to call you out on it without mincing her words. She can have quite a sharp tongue on her at times. She is strong, quick-witted, principled, fair, funny, sophisticated, independent, capable, and will not be clingy or needy. Okay, so let's back up. General interpretation. Being smart, being discerning, intelligent, witty, sharp wit, not putting up with BS. We will defend our corner. We will defend those in need, and we will honor ourselves as well as others in our environment. Okay? So now for love, for relationships. This is an indication that you are in a relationship with someone who embodies the qualities outlined above, meaning honest, truthful, candid, protective, yada, yada, yada. I don't mean it like that, etc. Or we are displaying some of those characteristics ourselves. As a partner, she likes her own space and is extremely discerning about the people she dates or has relationships with. She will not be overly slushy, and she may not like public displays of affection, but she can be very affectionate and loving, and she is incredibly loyal, witty, and kind. A woman who is in a relationship but misses some of the freedom and independence of being single. This may also separately from the relationship, okay? This may be a bluntly honest, mature woman who may have a lot to say about your relationship. This could be a mature female friend, mother, or mother-in-law just sharing their opinion. They will not mince words, but they may provide constructive criticism that we would do well to take on board. Okay? Now, singles. We will meet someone who embodies the qualities outlined above, or we are displaying some of those characteristics ourselves. So this is a person who has had some hard knocks in life, but has come through them stronger and wiser. And being divorced or a single mother. And so we may meet someone in those circumstances or be in them ourselves as we enter the dating world. It can also indicate that we love single life and are fiercely protective of our independence. And we need a partner who can understand our need for freedom and complement that in our lifestyle. So we would like to meet someone who can enrich our lives, but we are self-sufficient enough not to need one. That's a beautiful place to be in. This is, next sentence, this is a great position to be in when dating, as you can afford to be selective. Very nice. So now, money. This is an indication that we may receive support, assistance, or constructive criticism from an older woman in our work environment. This woman is sophisticated, honest, wise, and professional, and we would do well to follow her example. This is a good communication card, so we should find we are able to communicate clearly, concisely, and we are able to get our point across without a whole lot of extra words getting in the way. And our colleagues will respect us for our honesty and integrity. Now, regarding finances, this is an older, sophisticated woman who may give us some solid financial advice, so pay attention. She will not steer us in the wrong direction. It can also indicate that our gift of the gab may lead us to getting some good financial opportunities. So, very nice. Very nice. So, an individual in our work environment who will be a good example, and we would do well to follow her example, okay? And in the financial world, this may be someone like a financial advisor. Let's say you had a man and then it switches to a woman. So if she pops up in your money spread, listen to her, okay? She will not steer you into trouble. Now, health. These are, hold on. Okay, this is actually appropriate with the sword down. Repressed emotions may be at the root of any health issues we are experiencing. We may have suppressed sadness or grief. What this is telling us is find a way to release these emotions and events, as the stress of suppressing them may be manifesting in physical or psychological symptoms or ill health. We don't want that. And a professional counselor may be able to help us realize and release them. Reiki would also benefit us to help let go of the negative energy and to find and maintain our balance. This is a motherhood card and a good omen if you are trying to conceive, if your goal is to start a family, okay? So the Queen of Swords, I told you, positive, supportive, loving, feminine energy. Just not, she is the opposite of someone that you try to take advantage of, okay? Now, spirituality may be an indication that we are trying to rationalize things too much rather than follow our emotions and intuition. And this may be delaying our progress on our spiritual path as our mind wrestles with our heart. Our emotions and intuition are just as important as our rational brain. So don't disregard them. Mind, body, spirit, okay? Sometimes we need to trust our gut, even if our head is telling us otherwise. It can also indicate that past personal struggles have given us wisdom, strength, and compassion that allow us to understand and empathize with others and defend those who cannot defend themselves. So again, and it even looks like she's being protective. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, folks. This is amazing energy, okay? This is warm, caring. However, the opposite of naive. Intelligent, sharp, been there, done that, got all 13 t-shirts to prove it. Baker's dozen +1, sorry. And this is someone who knows when to pick up the sword and when to put it down. Okay? This is amazing, fantastic energy. So, general. We may receive advice from someone. We may give advice to someone. Okay? Love. This may be someone that is all of those characteristics, but may miss a little bit of her freedom, right? And singles. This is someone who is not going to be clingy or needy. This is someone who values her independence and is discerning about who she allows into her life. Because again, been there, done that, gone through the deceivers and the attempted hooplas and all of that. She'd rather remain single than take the first person that comes into her life. Just because she would like to have someone. Does that make sense? So being discerning of who you allow into your life. Okay? Money. This is about advice. This is about giving advice, receiving advice, whether it's general, love, money, health, but money. This is someone we would do well to follow in their footsteps, or we are that person, and we would do well to understand that we are that person so that we can remember and be mindful and uphold our integrity and uphold our honesty so that others may follow in our footsteps and lead by a positive example to leave a positive legacy behind. Health. Looking into potential repressed issues. That's why I said it's actually kind of perfect that the sword was down, like repressed issues. I mean, not really, but never mind. Squirrel. It's where my brain goes. So this is a woman or maybe a female counselor who will help us identify those repressed issues so that we can identify them first and foremost and then release them. Secondly, to process them, to allow for that to be released. Okay? And then if you are trying to add to your family, whether it's first time or second or third time, right? However that resonates for you. She's a fantastic omen for pregnancy and fertility. Okay? So identifying potential repressed issues. Maybe that's where the delay in pregnancy was occurring. So let's honor those. Let's identify them so we can work on them and release them and get pregnant, right? Okay. And spirituality. It's not all head. It's not all head. Honor our gut. Honor our heart. And if our progress is being delayed on our spiritual journey, it is perfect in and of itself so that we can learn to honor our heart and our gut feeling along with our head, along with the logical aspect, because the spiritual journey is not 100% logical. Most of the time, making decisions, making the best choices for ourselves as well as for others, ourselves as well as for others. And trusting your gut feeling when you have fools in your environment. Because remember, she doesn't suffer fools gladly. Sharp wit, sharp tongue. She will put you in your place. So, the Queen of Swords is beautiful, nurturing, loving energy. She wants a little bit of space. And this is someone who may provide us with knowledge, share their knowledge and wisdom with us. And in turn, we may also embody the Queen of Swords energy. And we may be the ones providing and sharing our knowledge and our wisdom from our losses, from our sufferings in our past, from our hardships, and how it's made us stronger and wiser and better individuals than we were in our past. That's amazing, folks. It's beautiful. I love the Queen of Swords. I love the Queen of Swords. So, all right. I will see you folks next week. Have a good day. Bye.